Okay, it's bin day and I can hear the bin lorry coming. I've got to get this out to the curbside on time. Can you bring that one for me, please?
Yeah.
Come on then, because they're going to be here in a minute.
But Mum, I thought we were a zero waste family.
Ah, yeah, zero waste. So what am I going to do with all this?
Shall I show you how to get it down to 100 grams?
100 grams, but I've got 10 kilograms here.
I know, but you can recycle most of this.
Okay then, let's have a look. So we've brought all our rubbish back indoors, and little Miss Green's made me tip it out on the floor so that she can have a look through it, because she reckons that she's going to get my 10 kilograms of weekly rubbish down to less than 100 grams, and I want to find out exactly how. So here I can see that you put everything into groups. Here are my tins. If I don't want to put my tins into the landfill, what can I do with them?
You can recycle them.
Okay. So they can be collected, what, from my curbside?
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is, that these are quite big, aren't they? I've got several of them. How can I allow them to take up less space in my house?
Well, you can get a hand crusher and put the can underneath and then crush the can down.
Oh, right. So it takes up much less room and it's easier to store.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So over here we've got glass. I see there's 2 wine bottles, a beer bottle, and all the jars that I've used this week. What can I do to stop those going into landfill?
Those wine bottles you can recycle.
Okay.
All those glass jars you can use for making chutney and jam.
Oh, okay. And I've seen as well on my local free cycle that people actually ask for jars. So it's probably nice to hold on to them, isn't it, in case other people would like to use them.
Yeah.
Okay, here I've got a great big pile of paper. There's lots of newspapers, there's a magazine, there's chocolate wrapper, there's an envelope here. What can I do with all that paper? What about for people that don't have an open fire like we've got?
You can probably use some of this again.
Okay, can I recycle paper?
Yes.
And so, like the envelope then, I could reuse that, could I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. So I would just put their new name on the front here,
Yeah.
put a stamp on it, and I can reuse that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then scraps of paper like this, I could probably write maybe a shopping list on the back of that.
Yeah.
Before I recycle it. Okay. I've got a small amount of foil here. Can foil be recycled?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess that's really easy to just screw up, and I could store that for quite a long time, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. We get through quite a lot of soya milk and fruit juice. These are quite big and bulky. What can I do with these?
You can crush them up to make less space like this one is.
Okay, so that's been crushed down and you put the lid back on and that keeps it reduced.
Yeah.
And then we can find, what, a Tetra Pak recycling
Yeah.
place to get rid of those. And can I do the same with one of these bottles? Can I recycle these milk bottles?
Yes.
I can recycle milk bottles. Wow. So virtually all of this so far can be recycled.
Yeah.
I don't need to throw it away at all. What about, I mean, I've got 2 boxes here which are full of vegetable and fruit peelings and eggshells. What can I do with all that?
You can put them in compost, then they'll rot down.
And then what do I get at the end of it? After it's rotted down?
Or you can put it all in the garden, it'll help the soil.
Wow. Because you know, every year I go to the garden centre and I buy compost in plastic bags, so I can stop doing that, can't I? I can just make my own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Right, I get through a lot of yoghurt. I love this yoghurt. And what can I do with this? It's got cardboard on the outside. What can I do?
Well, you can take off the cardboard like this.
Right.
And then you can...
Recycle the cardboard.
Yeah. And then you can send these in a package to another place where you can recycle it to.
Oh, okay. And what about, I was wondering as well whether perhaps schools or playgroups might be able to make use of these.
Yes, they would. They might be very good for maybe paintbrushes or something.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll ask around and see what I can do with those. So this goes with my cardboard. Got toilet rolls. I've got a Rivita box there, a cat biscuit box. This is all cardboard. Can this be recycled?
Yes.
Okay, so again, it's quite bulky, isn't it? If I had a small house, what would I do with this?
You can peel off this bit here,
Yeah.
and then just crush it down flat like that.
Okay, alright, and then just need to take that bit off there. Right, so I can really compact that down, can't I?
Yeah, and then you can probably fold it up.
Okay, brilliant, thank you. I've got a couple of batteries here. Now these are non-rechargeable ones. Can these be recycled at my civic amenity sites?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the cork, can that go into compost? Because that's wood, isn't it? It's part of a tree.
Yeah.
So I could chop that up and put that in with the compost.
Yes, you probably could.
Oh, great. Okay. And what about these? Because I know that these plastic meat and curry trays, they can't be recycled. What can I do with that?
You can use them to put some seeds in, which you can grow.
Yeah, of course. Because again, when I buy my compost every year, I buy plastic plant pots. So I could probably put some holes in the bottom and get rid of those, couldn't I, by using them for my own seeds?
Yeah.
So here then, what? Tell me about this pile. What have we've got? Crisp bags and the Tilda bag and a toothpaste tube. What can I do with these?
Well, these pieces, all these, with the landfill.
Right.
Just these.
So I've got this small pile here.
Yeah.
That's landfill. Everything else, the rest of my 10 kilograms can be recycled or reused in some way.
Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you. Right, we had some crisp packets, a toothpaste tube. What else did we have? Some pizza wrapping, a straw. We had various things that couldn't be recycled. Mr. Green, the compactor man, has compacted it down into a package for us, and you're going to weigh it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you reckon it's going to be less than 100 grams. So let's see. Takes a while for the scales to warm up. Okay.
It's 79 grams.
79 grams. Now, I'm not particularly good at maths, but I think from 10 kilograms to 79 grams shows that we are reducing our waste by about 99%. Can't argue with that.